Okay, so you're about to leave and go somewhere in the next 10 minutes, but your hair is all out of whack and you need to bounce your waves back quick and in a hurry. If that's you, I want you guys to stay tuned to this video and watch all the way to the end. I'm gonna hook you up. Let's get it.
I've been going crazy. Plug in, can't play me. Jesus done saved me. Can't switch, won't sway me.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, the Ninja Waver here, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who may have not known, as of this recording, it is indeed Veterans Day weekend. For those of you who may have not known, as of this recording, it is indeed Veterans Day, all right? And as a veteran myself, I want to personally give a salute, shout out to my fellow military troops. If you've ever served in the military, I'm sure you are more than familiar with the sense of urgency that comes with your day-to-day life in the military. To commemorate that, I'm going to be making this quick video to teach you guys how to quickly and instantly lay your waves back down for whenever you're in a time-sensitive situation. Now, this method that I'm going to be utilizing, I personally like to refer to it as the rinsing style. This is not the washing style. However, if you are interested in the washing style, be sure to go check out those videos as well. Now, for this method, for the rinsing style, you really only need three main items aside from your mirror. The first item that you guys are gonna need is, of course, a brush. The second item you guys are gonna need, and this is gonna be the most crucial item for this method, is going to be some water. And then the final item that you guys are gonna need, of course, is something to rag up with. Now, the first step to this method is you want to wet your hair. Do not overthink this. It does not matter how you wet your hair. You can use a spray bottle, you can run your head underneath a sink faucet, or you can run your head underneath a shower head. It doesn't matter, just get water in your hair. Now, the reason why we're doing this is because essentially your hair tends to move a lot easier when it's wet or whenever it has product in it. All right, in this case, we're not using any products, we're just using water. The amount of water that you put in your hair may vary depending on how your hair reacts to water, right? So if you know that putting a lot of water in your hair is gonna cause your hair to over curl, then you may wanna use a little bit less water and vice versa. Let's get it. All right, so now that my hair is wet, the second step that you guys want to do, of course, is you want to grab that brush, or if you're woofing, you're going to want to use the detangler brush first to detangle your hair, then use the brush. Let's get it. Okay, as you guys can see, my hair is completely wet right now. All right, so once you have your brush, you're just going to brush your hair as normal, but I want you guys to check out and see what happens with my hair when I brush it. See, look at that. Look at that. Instantly, my waves are immediately laid. Now, the reason why this is critical is because normally whenever I'm using a hard, medium, and soft brush, when incorporating my products, my hair does not lay down this quickly. It takes about 20 minutes to 30 minutes. But in this case, when you have water in your hair, it instantly lays down. So it's a very useful, important hack to use to get your hair to lay down very quickly. But essentially, you're going to brush your entire pattern like this while your hair is wet. So I'm going to speed the process up so you guys can see. And then once you're done brushing your hair, the final step is you want to rag up. And you want to do this fairly quickly before your hair starts to dry. Let's get it. And that's it. That's how you do the rinse and style method. It was easy as 1, 2, 3. Step 1, wet your hair. Step 2, brush your hair while it's wet. Step 3, rag up. Now before I close out this video, there's a couple of last minute tidbits I want to add. Alright, for starters, the obvious benefit of this method is how quickly and insanely fast it allows you to bounce back your waves. This method is extremely useful for whenever you're on a time crunch and you need to get your waves in your hair. That way you don't go out with your hair looking all unorganized, right? However, the downside to this method, and yes, there is a downside, but don't worry, it's only one. And that one downside is when you unrag, yes, your waves will indeed be there. However, because you only used water, you do run the risk of having dry waves after you unrag. Now, that's not a guarantee because really it depends on what porosity type your hair texture is and how your hair responds to water and moisture, but nonetheless, you do run the risk of having dry waves. However, if you had to choose between going out and your hair being all over the place versus having waves but they're dry, most people would choose to have dry waves, right? At least your hair is organized, right? So that's the one downside I want you guys to keep in mind. This does not replace moisturizing your hair, all right? So just keep that in mind. Also, I want you guys to check out King J Beats. He makes some pretty awesome instrumentals. I've been using his instrumentals in my past few videos. Y'all go subscribe, y'all support his channel and support what he's doing. And if you want to know how to bounce back your waves using products, y'all be sure to check out this video right here. Salute, I'm out.